Hello, my dear students and the rest of the learners. Welcome to part 11 in an 18-part series of tutorials in applying spreadsheet using Microsoft Excel. In this tutorial, I'm going to look at data management with focus being on sorting data. My name is MemGM. You can simply call me Emily Swap. What is data management? Data management is handling and manipulating large data that is stored on a worksheet in form of records for its ease of access. The four main data management tools are sorting, filtering, totals or subtotals function, and the forms. In this tutorial, we are going to look at one of the data management tools, which is sorting, while the subsequent tutorials will address on filtering, totals or subtotals function, and the forms. So, what is sorting? Sorting is the process of arranging records in a particular order for easy access to data items. When sorting a list of data, most spreadsheet packages use the following guidelines. Number one, the rows with blank cells are placed at the bottom of the sorted list. Number two, hidden rows are not moved. Number three, numbers used as text are sorted before text alone. To sort data based on the content of one or more columns, number one, you click a cell in the list, that is a column that you want to sort, or select the range that you wish to sort. Number two, you click on data menu, then you select the sort. Number three, in the sort by box, select the column or field, sort by first. In the sort on box, select either values, font color, cell color, or cell icon. After that, under order drop-down list, select A to Z to sort in ascending order, or Z to A sort in descending order. If you do not want the first row to be sorted, you click on My Data Has Headers checkbox. Lastly, you click on OK. The following is therefore a sample demonstration on how to sort data in a worksheet from a workbook called Emily Swap College Term 2 Results. So, with this worksheet containing the data that we want to sort, we are going to sort this data based on the students' total. The students' total is in column number 9, that is this column. To sort this data, we are going to select the column or the cells that contain the data, which is going to determine our order of sorting for the students. Once you have selected the list of the students that you want to sort, or once you have selected the column that contains the data, which is to be used to determine the order of the students, you then click on data menu. So I'll click on data menu and then look for sort. So I will click on sort button or sort icon. Then under the sort dialog box, and a column, then sort by. Decide the column that we're going to use to determine our sorting order. And in this case, we are going to use column number 9, which contains the total scores. So I'll select the column number 9. Then on sort on, I'm sorting based on the values. That is the scores that the students have attained. So I'll click on the values. Under order, I want to organize my students from the largest, the one with the highest score, to the least or the smallest. So I'll click on largest, smallest, or to smallest. Then lastly, I'll click on OK. My dear students and the rest of the learners, you can see that our student records have been sorted with the highest score being the student with 278 and the least being the one with the 211. Let me unhide these sheets here or the rows that are hidden so that we can be able to know what each column owns. So I'll click on unhide. I'll click on unhide. Then I can scroll downwards on each of these rows. I'll drag them out after clicking on unhide. So that is our data. Let me also adjust the height, the row height for row number 3. For the row number 3. So that is our row. But then I can reduce the size of row number 2. So that is our data. That is our data. Let me still adjust this row. As you can see, my dear students and the rest of the learners, this cell here has an error. If you look at this cell, the formula is equals to rank $I5. Then $I5 or sort the value in cell I5, and cell I5 is, no, I'm looking at this one, cell I4. If I click here, you can see it is equals to rank $I4. Rank the value in cell I4 based on the values in cell I5 to I15. What is in I5? Our first score is in cell I4, and therefore I have to adjust this to I4. So it is in cell I4 to the last cell, and the last cell is I14. So I'll change this 14. So I'm ranking the value in cell I, in cell I4 in relation to the values from cell I4 to I14. And then I'll press enter. I will then autofill my cells with the same formula or the same function so that we can see the new values. So the error is no longer there. So our students have been sorted. And as you can see, the student with the highest score has the highest average. And that's the first student. That's a student who is ranked as number 1. The second student has 273, and that student is ranked as 2. So we can even select these cells, format them by clicking on home, then click on bold. And I can also center those values, as you can see. So that's how you sort your data. That's how you sort your data in a worksheet or a workbook. Let's sort the same list based on another unit or using another criteria. So in this case, I want us to sort these students based on best score in the unit. So we are going to use the values in best score. That is, when you want to find out which is the best score for each student, and therefore we compare the best scores so that we rank students based on who has the best score, regardless of the unit in which he or she has scored the score. So in this case, let me hide my cells here. I'll hide these cells so that I don't include them or have them included in my sorting. So I'll click on hide. So the cells which are left are the ones which will be used for sorting. They are the ones which will be sorted. So I can then click the base score. Let me unhide first so that we see them. So we are sorting based on the values in column 12. So let me hide them again. So I'll select the scores here. I'll select these scores. Then after selecting, you click on data and then click on sort. So we are sorting based on the values in column number. You have seen it's column number 12. So under column, I'll choose 12. Under sort on, I'll select the values, that is the scores. Then largest to smallest. From there, you click on OK. Let me unhide my cells. So I'll click on unhide. I can click again on unhide. From here, I can scroll downwards to display my cells, the cells that were initially hidden. So those are my cells. So from the new sorting criteria, we can see that the student with the highest score, in this case, is the student by the name Maureen Maeni. So you can see the entire number of records or set of records have been sorted based on best score, and the student with the highest score or the best score in all the units combined is the student who scored 80, and that is Morini Maeni. So my dear students and the rest of the learners, that's how we do sorting. Always remember to click on save button so that your work can be saved. And with that, my dear students, And the rest of the learners, we have come to the end of part 11 on sorting. You can continue to part 12 of the 18-part series, in which I'm going to demonstrate on how to filter data in a worksheet using a given criteria. Congratulations, therefore, for learning part 11 of 18 on sorting data in a worksheet. You can access other parts in Applying Spreadsheet series, as well as other computer or ICT videos by clicking or tapping on Emily Swap ICT YouTube channel below this video. To subscribe to the channel, tap on subscribe button below this video in YouTube if it's not currently reading as subscribed. For any further correspondence, kindly write it to us through the email emilyswap@gmail.com. Thank you very much for listening to me, and let's meet in part 12 of this series of presentations, and God bless.